Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, good evening, whenever you guys are looking at this video. I just want to give you some greetings and salutations, and thank you so very much for checking back in. I think I meant to do this video, or I should have did this video. I actually skipped it, but I should have did this video a couple weeks ago, and it skipped out of my memory bank, so I had to catch it and said I'm gonna go back and do a video. So I just want to let you guys know I'm using the two lights in the video. I think I did one before, but I'm gradually going to be pulling in the extra stuff that I'm going to need to be doing my videos. But you guys have probably watched 10, 11, 12 videos up to this time, and all of them have been on my cell phone, and only maybe a couple have actually had some exterior lights in them. I've been outside doing stuff under the regular sunlight. I've been doing stuff by one little flash, not a flashlight, but like one of the lights that stands and bends on its own. I used that in a couple videos, but I don't want you guys to use no excuses or have any excuses actually for not doing any videos. You don't need expensive equipment. You don't need expensive lights. You don't need expensive editing software, but you are gonna need some editing software. You're gonna need to be able to do something in your phone. iMovie, if you got that, that's good to go. It'll definitely get you into the game and able to do your thing. But you're gonna need to upgrade everything eventually, but you don't need all that stuff to start. Just use what you have, do what you can, and you're gonna get some results up out of it. So if you see me dipping off and looking this way, I'm looking in the front of my store just in case any customers come in and stuff. I have to also keep an eye on the shop as well as me doing the video. So brother trying to multitask, I'm trying to give it to you. So look, today this video is actually going to be on this piece of equipment here. This is a disc printer, not a disc burner. These over here are CD DVD replicators. I bought this one after I started getting into silk screening. I actually said, you know what, I'm gonna buy one of these machines, and that's when I started to really bundle packages for my people that I was doing stuff for. It was like, now I can print. An inkjet printer is really what it is. It has a inkjet print head in here. It picks up the disc off this side. A drawer comes out, copies whatever image that you have on your computer in your software. It's going to copy it on there. And I mean, you can set the settings to low quality, medium, good quality. I mean, it's just ridiculous, and it steps you up because now not able are you able to replicate for people. You don't just want to give them just regular CDs or DVDs. Now you can actually print beautiful images like professional style. And because we do the graphic design, hook that up, so now your insert is looking exactly like your cover. Everything is coinciding, all your contact information, everything there looking perfect. We do use just regular sleeves. I don't use jewel cases or anything like that, just in case if people are toting them around on their back or whatever and they setting them like that. It's a lot easier and more portable to just use the sleeves over using jewel cases and the paper sleeves. It's a lot of weight on them, so them carrying 200 CDs won't really be an issue. But if you got them in jewel cases, I mean, it's a lot of weight on those, so it's gonna hold down somebody's back. And I'm always thinking in the mind state of the person that's actually putting out the product, putting out the creativity and stuff. So today I'm actually gonna speak on this and these. And as I told you in one of the videos on my CD DVD duplicators, I actually told you guys that I was looking at purchasing the ones that do the USB drives. I looked at one the other day, I believe it was, and I have a little cheat sheet down here. I don't usually do this, I usually go off the cuff, but I had to really dive into this one today. So they have a let me look. Yeah, they have like a 15 USB. I've been investigating, doing some stuff, and I can actually find a 15 USB replicator for around $1,500 to $2,000. This is really speaking to the people that really want to be owners. I mean, because if you're doing singing, if you an MC, if you're a comedian, a DJ, a producer, videographer, musicians, photographers, videographers, people are consuming stuff different nowadays, and you need to be able to give them something. So I'm thinking about getting a USB. You know what, guys? I've been having this jacket on. Let me take this jacket off. Get kind of comfortable up in here. I feel like I'm a little off kill right now, so let me get comfortable. So, speaking to the people that's trying to be owners and stuff, I'm thinking of like, we in a beautiful age. I spoke on it yesterday on the other video, but we're in a beautiful place in life right now where people are able to take their craft and do something wonderful with it. Like, they actually able to take their stuff and build generational wealth up off of it actually and stuff, because we ain't really giving up those rights no more. Like, people are like, yeah, let me see, instead of taking care of your family, putting your family through college and giving you generational wealth off of my blood, sweat, and tears and my hard work. We're in the information age nowadays, guys, and we got these computers in our phones in our pockets. Like, we can just pull up this information. You want to know about copyrights, you want to know about publishing, you want to know about ownership, you want to know about distribution, you want to know about marketing, you want to know about merchandising. Like, it's all in there. But if you don't really want to do that work, you may not know about that work, don't worry about it. I'm gonna help you out. This is one of the things, like all the equipment that I'm purchasing, none of this stuff is like overly priced. Like, it's all within budget if you're thinking entrepreneurial. But this machine, when I purchased it, I think it was like $1,500. But I've done so many jobs, it paid for itself in no time flat. I mean, I'm able to print whatever you want on it. Like, I have a price list, and it breaks down in like 6 different categories. If you just want it duplicated, if you want to duplicate it with printing on it, if you want to duplicate it with pictures on it, if you want to insert in it, it just breaks it all down. So I'm putting people in a position of like ownership though. It's like people are thinking like, well, they not even consuming music like this no more nowadays. Everybody's streaming. They have, but I'm talking to MCs. I deal with a lot of MCs still, and I talk to a lot of artists, comedians, and other things. And I be telling my comedian friends, why don't you have your performances on DVD? The shows that you do, why don't you have somebody record those shows and you sell them? Man, that's a good idea. But and he never came back and doubled down on it. But the situation is, I'm just trying to explain to him, like, if you took the ownership stance of it, if you want to get you a machine, if you want to get you a replicator, if you want to get you some blank CDs, DVDs, and everything, I mean, man, you can sell your products over and over and over and over and over again, and it's just a beautiful thing. I mean, this is a way just to reach your people direct. But if you don't want to do that, as far as the CDs and the DVDs go, that's what I was talking about, the wristbands. The wristbands, I'm trying to get them, and I'm not even going to offer them to you guys until I can get them for, like, if you get 100 or more, I'm trying to get it to a point of being like $6 at the most that I can offer that. And at $6, you guys can turn that around and sell it for $20. I mean, so I actually did a little bit of writing on here. So all that pretty much is, though, just to skip back to that, I don't want to really get too far off base, but it's all going to be relative. All this is a printer. It's giving you the capability to print pretty pictures on top of your CDs and DVDs to step your game up and give your project, give your creativity, give your art a bump up over the competition who just copying it on CDs or DVDs or just trying to tell people to stream and don't have anything to give people. If you are doing performances, you talking to people, you signing autographs, whatever you doing, you taking pictures, you need to have some merchandise to sell people. Like, get out of the fear and start thinking ownership. Like, man, it's certain people out here that's doing their game and they doing it ugly. Like, they don't go nowhere without merchandise. And this is what I'm saying. If you doing something as far as you looking at it to change your life, to build generational wealth, to have a legacy to leave your kids, you're going to have to start thinking like, always be selling. Always be selling. Always have something to pitch somebody, to give somebody, to sell somebody. I mean, this is the game if this is what you're trying to do. If you're trying to be like MCs, singers, comedians, DJs, videographers, maybe photographers as well. I mean, just put all of your stuff, and you don't have to do all of it, but if you're a rapper or a singer, you put your videos on your wristband, you put your pictures on your wristband, you put your music on your wristband, you sell a library of stuff to somebody for $20, and you also put all your contact information, obviously, because you want people to be able to contact you after the fact, but you put all your information on your wristband. This is putting you in a higher level. Now, that's just the everyday hobbing and nobbing, talking to people, getting your point across. Now, and that's if you're doing it yourself. I mean, you just buying stuff. You're going to need some help along the way at some point. You're going to need a graphic designer to come in, possibly do your artwork. You're going to need somebody to possibly do some printing for you, some industrial or some professional printing. So we'll still be able to do work on that and stuff, but I'm always telling people, like, I'm trying to help people get into a position of ownership. That's what I'm always talking. Entrepreneurship, ownership, being a boss of your situation, betting on yourself, man. You're never gonna win like you want to win betting on somebody else's dreams and aspiration. You got to bet on yourself and do your own thing. So what I was telling you was from the aspect is, if you want to buy the equipment yourself, a 7-tower CD DVD burn, I believe, if you looking and you do some investigating, you can find a good one for around about $400, maybe $450. Okay, this one right here, I didn't look at the price. I bought this over three and a half years ago, maybe actually 4 years, but when I bought it, it was around $1,500. So we looking at 400 and some change, $1,500. Let's just round it up to $2,000. That's just to be able to have a machine that you can replicate your stuff on and have your machine that you can print on. That's if you want to do CDs and DVDs. That does CDs and DVDs. If you want to get the one that does USBs, you can get a 7-tower, a 7 burner. I mean, if you look and do your homework, I believe you can get one for around $500-600. So we're talking $2,600 if you want to do the stuff on your own. Now you're able to manufacture your stuff at anytime you want to. You're going to have to probably get you a graphic designer to help put your stuff together, make it look well. I mean, but you can manufacture. All you need him to do is do one copy. You put it in, and that's your master copy. You run it, you run it, you run it, you run it. But that's not the only way that you're going to sell your music, because you want people to consume it however they consume the music. You also going to put your stuff on streaming services, because I don't want people to think at all that I'm against streaming. Streaming is a good thing, but you're not going to make no immediate money on it until you get your library up. Until you get your library up, you just putting out content, and nobody know you, nobody checking for you. You just putting it out, and it's good if that's what you plan on doing. You just building up your library, so you putting it out there. You're going to have some people checking, and if you're putting it out frequent enough, they'll continue to check for you, and you'll build it slow. But if you want that cash in your hand right now, boom. So buying the burners, what we looking at right now, like $2,600, not even. You're going to need some blank CDs and DVDs. Don't buy the 100 pack. I just be talking to people about buying 100 packs if, you know, they being cheap with it. But you want to get a 600 pack. You want to buy them by the case. You get a better price. I mean, you may not save but $10-15, but that's $10-15. You're an entrepreneur now. You're thinking about every dollar that's coming in, every dollar that's going out. You get the 600 box. Probably. It doesn't even matter how it looks. You're going to get a 600 box. Now, you got 600 discs, CDs and or DVDs to copy and make your money. You just spent $2,600, and that's probably even including the disc, because I was rounding up a couple $100. But if you take the CDs, the DVDs, you run them all, you're going to make that money back. Let's see, $2,600 investment if you selling your projects for just $10 a piece. Just $10 a piece. $2,600 investment you spent on equipment. You made your money back in 260 pieces. But you have 600 CDs or 600 DVDs. So you ain't even used half your inventory yet, and you already made all your money back, and some actually. Now, give or take your graphic design needs, your other needs, but we rounding up, rounding down, we rounding about $2,600 at $10 a piece. That's $260 blank CDs or DVDs. You have 600 in a case. You're going to make your money back, man. You just got to stop being scared and stuff and put the belief in yourself and just put the work in. You're going to do it. Now, you can also, as well as you streaming, as well as you doing your own thing, as far as the physical copies in your hand that you selling, you can also have us to create you a digital website. Y'all ain't even hearing me right now. I need a digital website where you can sell your music direct to your people. Every time they make a purchase, it go right to your account. Sick, ridiculous, outrageous. Like, I don't know why more people don't do this. Like, a lot of people get websites, like they feel like, okay, I got a social media page. Good. I also have email and all this stuff. I'm putting out my content on my streaming and I got my physical copies. But why not have a venue like a distribution company or center? Like, you can have your own website. MC Blase Skippy Woo Woo Comedian Singer.com. Whatever you want to name it, they go there saying if they want to purchase your latest project, you're releasing one every week, every month, however frequent you want to do it. But because you building up your kitty out in the street with your physical copies, it's got all your information on there. They gonna be checking to your website as you're releasing stuff. Every time you release it, if it's a song, I don't know what they selling for now, what, 99 cents, 129, maybe $2. You doing an album, you selling it for $10. You doing one copy, you can sell it on your website 1,000,000 times if you want to. Like, people not thinking, like, but they are thinking, but they not thinking big enough. They still thinking small. They feel like, well, if I put it on Spotify, if I put it on YouTube, if I put it on, you can put it wherever the hell you want to put it at, but you should also put it in your hand so when somebody want to support you right now, you can make you some money right now. So you're going to need your printer. You're going to need your CD, DD, duplicating things, and that's if you want to take it from the aspect of doing it yourself. This is taking it from the aspect as if you get me to do it. And this is lowballing. This is really lowballing. If you come to me and say, Coach, I just want you to do all my stuff, man. I don't want to have to worry about buying no equipment, learning no equipment. I don't want to have to worry about keeping it up, storing it, and all that stuff, man. I just want you to do my jobs. Give me a good price that I can make some money, and we can keep rocking and rolling. I can do you 100 CDs with the full color printing on the top, with the CD, DVD insert, the sleeve, everything looking cute and pretty for $166.65. That breaks down to like $1.67 a piece. You ain't scared to ask for no money. Now, people don't be comfortable asking for $5, but if you ain't scared to ask for no money, you ask for 10. If it's a project, you got something on there to offer nobody. Now, if you ain't got 2-3 songs, you probably can't ask for 10. But if you got some music on there, ask somebody for $10. Stand on it and see what they say. If they want to support you, they gonna give you that salt. But that little money ain't nothing. So, $166.65. Now, if we get my brother to do the artwork, we talking about $65 to do the artwork. But altogether, you can get that 100 spool project done for $231.65. If you selling all them CDs at $10 a piece, you gonna make $1,000 off 100 CDs at $10 a piece. Your investment was $231.65. You doing more than 3 times your investment, and that's just with no equipment. That's just lowballing. You want the top of the line way that we present and put our stuff out there. You can have that. You're looking at a $768. A $768 profit from a $231 investment. Y'all better stop playing so much. So look, even if we doing the wristbands, now I'm trying to do the wristbands. Like I say, I'm trying to get them that I can offer them to my people for like $5 to $6 a piece. I'm gonna try to get at least a 6 or 8 gig, and so that you can load it up with a bunch of shit and not have to worry about it crashing or moving slow or nothing like that. So and this is with the personal stuff. If you want to put your name of the project, your artist name on there, some contact information, whatever the case, I'm trying to offer that where you can put that on your wristband. I'm trying to do the 100 wristbands. This is lowballing. This ain't for like big numbers when people wanting 1,000. Like they serious. They gonna save more money. But this is just you coming in. You want to test it out. You want to get your feet wet, but you don't want to really do too much. You ain't gotta go crazy. If I can get 100 wristbands at $5-6 a piece, you spending $500 to $600 as an investment on 100 wristbands, but you gonna sell those jokers for $20 a piece. Dude, this is crazy. Like, you doing 3.5 to 4 times the amount of money that you invested. It's just crazy. This is how people win. That's winning. Like, this is how they win. They invested in themselves, and they taking it in their own hands to sell their own product. Like, put it in your hand. Ain't nothing wrong with having it in your hand. That's for the wristbands. That's for the CD DVDs. I mean, that's just good money in your pocket. As well as, now we also still selling our shit up. We got it on Spotify. We got it on iTunes. We got it on shit, all the outlets. Like, it's still there, but we also have physical copies in our hand. Like, who gonna be mad at investing $500 and making $2,000 back? Who gonna be mad at spending $231 and making $1,000 back? I mean, we just gotta stop being afraid to invest in ourselves, man. Like, scared money ain't gonna make no money. Y'all gotta spend some money if y'all want to grow. If y'all ain't trying to grow, then, you know, 2, 3, 10, 15 years from now, you're gonna still be doing whatever you're doing now in the same capacity that you're doing it in. You got to spend some money to make some money. So, as I was saying, though, you can still have us now building on top of what I was saying. This is from the aspect of just having us do the job for you. You still winning. If you want to buy the equipment, you still winning. And building on top of having the wristbands and the CDs and the DVDs, you can still have us to create you the website. Like, that works if you have your own stuff, or if you want us to partner with you, we can still create your website that you have your own outlet. Like, don't turn it down no kind of way that they want to support you. Give them all kind of ways. People might not, I don't have iTunes, I don't have Spotify, I don't have none of those type of ways, but I will be 100% more inclined to go to your website and give you some money direct from my account to you, because I feel like it's coming right to you. You're benefiting right now from it. And there's tons of people that think and believe just like me and would rather do it that way. Like, folks be telling me, yeah, man, go on Spotify and download it. I'm like, man, give me a physical copy. I got $10 for you right now. Man, I ain't got no. You could have $10 in your pocket right now over a penny. Because you ain't making no money off streaming, guys. You got to get, I think I heard Master P in the interview saying recently that you got to get 1 million streams to equal $10,000. Dude, y'all better stop playing. If you got these wristbands and you got, shit, you making $2,000 if you get 100 of them. You can be at $10,000 in no time. If you get 500 of them, you over $10,000. Because people gonna sometimes give you more than what you asking for just because they want to see you win. I keep telling y'all that. It happens so many times. And a lot of times you're going to have people that try to underbid you too, but you got to stand on it like, Joe, this is my craft. This is my life. This is my everything. I need $20, and they going to drop that money for you. So, yeah, man, y'all do that. So I just had to double back on that. I know this video shouldn't even last this long, and it should have been a lot more shorter and sweeter. I do have a video to show you of how the machine actually works, but it was just a black and white text on top of the disc, so it wasn't really nothing extravagant or fancy or nothing. But I can drop that video if y'all want to see it. that's it for me, man. I'm gonna wrap this up. I really do appreciate you guys checking back in. I hope you understand and take what I was saying to heart about that ownership. Like, man, look, if you doing the craft, man, bet on yourself. We can help you in any which way that you're talking about. Oh yeah, you know what? I actually forgot. Before I wrap this thing up, I actually forgot to tell y'all that if you want to sell your merchandise, like, you can still make money in another way with us. If you want to sell your merchandise, we do like campaigns where you don't actually have to have anything created. Like, we'll mock it up, we'll put it online for you. You share the link as the product is sold, the t-shirt, the bandana, the mug, whatever, or maybe the bundle package, however we decide to work it out. You get paid off that. You don't have to spend any money on actual producing any merchandise. Now, there is a fee involved with like the graphic design fees and the setup and everything like that, but it's a minimal investment and the return is just outrageous because you don't have to spend any real money. Like, I believe it's like $75 to create the link, do the mock-ups, maybe create the logo or whatever it is, the little design that you guys are going to be doing. If we're going to be creating you a shirt or whatever and you want to sell it online, I mean, all of that fee is included in there. But after the $75, like, it's just all profit for you. I mean, if we sell one product, you get paid. If we sell 1 million products, guess what? You really get paid. And every time it's sold, it's just residual income. So that's another service that we offer that I'm really glad that it came to me. So that actually goes into, if you want us to do your CD DVDs, if you want us to do your wristbands, if you want us to create you a website, and if you want to sell products on our website. So if you don't want to create a website, you just want to sell products because you don't want to think about, it's a lot of upkeep with the websites. You want to keep it fresh. You want to keep it hot. You don't want to worry about that. Just create a link, and your link is going to have your products, all of them. If you're doing a shirt, if you're doing a mug, if you're doing a hat, if you're doing a bandana, they'll all be mocked up and on there. And every time it's sold, you make money. So, guys, that is what it is. I really do appreciate you guys checking in. Do us a favor and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell for notifications so you can be notified when we drop new videos. Be doing 1, maybe 2, maybe even 3 every week. We really gonna try to do 2. But if it's feeling good, we gonna drop 3 on y'all, you know, just to let y'all know. But every week, we definitely dropping new content, so we need y'all to check in so we can give y'all this knowledge. So that was my next piece of equipment after we got into the silk screening. I grabbed that one, and that's when I started bundling the packages for my people doing professional grade copying and printing and everything on the disc and things. We started putting the t-shirts with it. We started putting banners with it. We started putting business cards with it, floor wraps, just all kind of stuff that we worked into what we were doing and stuff to offer our people those things. So, guys, that's how I did it. You want to piggyback it, piggyback it. You don't want to piggyback it, you just want to check in for the entertainment, the shits and giggles. It is what it is. I love it. I love seeing y'all here. I appreciate it so much to the bottom of my heart. But we're going to see y'all next week. And you know what? Always remember to love and respect one another, okay? Peace.